Hello everybody, welcome back to this wonderful adventure. What an episode, last one, huh? Super happy with how the farm came up, and we're gonna go take a look. And I just did some little things here and there. I actually make sure that this was working, and I decided to change this, and it's working. It is producing iron and poppies, and then I decorated a little bit. Upstairs there's nothing yet, but as you saw, you know, this is the contraption here, so we're all good. We have an iron farm, the first actual functional farm. I'm pretty happy. That's pretty cool, right? We still need to decorate the outside and all that, so I'm kind of waiting for a little bit of inspiration, making sure that I do it the right way, but yeah, I'm happy. It's cool. On this one's gonna be a little bigger. We're gonna be building a lot and gathering a lot. Probably not much adventuring, because now that we have the elytra, we don't have it here. Let's go take a look at it. Where did we put it? Oh, it's in my backpack. So it's right here. Since we have the elytra and all the shulker boxes and all that good stuff, we need rockets. We got no gunpowder. We have 29 gunpowder. So now at least the elytra, it's already, you know, I did the unbreaking and mending enchantment, so that's good. At least it'll last a little longer when we go around. But we're gonna build something big. So, but that's not only one thing. You can already imagine what I'm gonna build because I alluded to the gunpowder. So this episode, I'm gonna be a little different. I'm gonna just kind of come up straight up. So we are gonna build a gunpowder farm. We're gonna do a creeper farm. I am going to build it. First, I'm just going to build the functional part. That's a big part. It is a long build. It is a big build. It's a high build. So we're just going to focus on that. It's not going to be the prettiest thing in the world, but let me show you where my thoughts are, where I want to do it. Now, I scouted already, not here actually, because I already built it in creative, and I am following the farm that Waddles did. He's, as we know, he's amazing, but this one specifically, it's to me it's very interesting because it doesn't use cats. It uses not iron golems. It uses snow golems. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build it, and let's see if we can get there. Oh, we're gonna have to go through the water, so that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and wait here. Wally, stay here. And we're gonna go, and I'm gonna show you. When we get there, I'll let you know. So here we are. So this is where we're gonna build it. I am going to build it right in the middle of this. Funny enough, it's not a lake. It's actually considered an ocean. So it's perfect. We're gonna build it here. We're gonna go high up in the sky. And that's one of the things that we're gonna do in this episode. And now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna tell you and talk about what I'm gonna do as well. The second thing that I'm gonna do. Alright, so I'm gonna show you where I'm going to do the next and to talk about what the other build is. So I am actually going to just terraform here a little, And I want to build it right about here. So I'm going to remove this layer of dirt right here, because it just cuts off anyway here. So it's almost like a little just raised island. So I'm going to take it off and I'm going to build it right here. And it's going to be a super smelter, because I need to start kind of centralizing and getting things a little bit more efficient too. I know that I have the furnaces over there with the blast furnaces and everything, but to have an actual like automated smelter, that would be, I mean, super smelter. No, not really a super smelter, but like an automated smelter. So I'm gonna go ahead and build that there. As you can tell, I have 3 blast furnaces here in my hands. You can see it at the bottom. And I am going to, right now, I'm going to show you. I'm going to start doing the armors to start moving them in the actual armory, right? In the blacksmith. So we're going to go ahead and give them the blast furnaces. They should turn in whenever they want to, I guess. I'm not going to push it too much. And I wanted to just talk about a couple of things as well. So with all the conversation in the last episode about moving it to 1.21.4 and giving up Farmer's Delight and all that stuff, I think that's gonna come. I am very, very sure with that as well. Actually, I spoke to a fellow Minecraft player and YouTuber, and I've mentioned her before. Her name is Sky. She goes by Copper Sky on YouTube. And I linked her, I believe in the last episode, I linked to her channel. So she actually mentioned about a little mod that I didn't know about. I don't know how, I mean, I never heard of it, but she told me, and it's called Jade. Now you can tell that when I look at a block, right there on the top in the middle, you see that it tells me what it is, right? So I target it and it tells me what it is and it gives me some information. But check this out. This is the part that and I've seen it in like mod packs, but I didn't know which one it was. I mean, Jade is such a name that you can't really relate to what it does, so I had no idea. So, but look what it does when I look at Wally. He gives me his information. So I don't have to do the monocle thing, and I don't have to deal with, and if you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if when I wear the monocle, there's like a little glitch in my eye for whatever reason when I'm in third person and when I'm looking at myself, when I put the camera to look at myself like this, you can see like the eye, you can actually see through the eye, like it's almost like it's there's nothing there, it glitches, which is also why I don't wear it. I just kind of keep it off now. I noticed it because I started kind of like just leaving it on, and when I did some of the views and the recordings, I noticed the glitch, and I'm like, oh my god, no, that's not right, it doesn't look right. So with this one, with Jade, I can do it. I don't have to worry about it. So, and that is fantastic. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to keep this one instead. And then another little thing. So since we got the elytra, right? I have the add-on trinkets, and that's because of the monocle as well. But if I take out the monocle, I don't need the trinkets mod, and that's just the one that opens up like the extra slots here, right? Now, because the backpack mod, it's already gone, I'm not using the backpack slot, if you will, because this mod creates its own. Well, I can remove the trinkets, and to be honest, I'm trying to clean up the mods as well, because it can get cluttery and I have a lot of them. So I wanted to kind of keep it as simple and as efficient as possible. So I am removing trinkets as well. I wanted to leave it for this recording right now so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is going to be gone. I'm going to remove the monocle. I'm not going to use that, which I'm going to remove the mod called, I believe it's Horse Air Expert, because with Jade, I can do the same. I don't have to worry about it. So that's fantastic. Look, even the kitty, it tells me the kitty. So at this point, I am going to clean that up. We're going to start getting ready. I have to get some materials. I need to get clay. Tons and tons and tons of clay because I'm using bricks in my build. So I know that there's a lush cave around here. I remember from the first episode we went by it, and it was like an under the mountain sort of deal, right next to the stony shores. So I am going to go there and I'm going to see if I can find myself some clay. And since I'm building so much in this one, I thought, oh, maybe I can do also a clay farm, or like a mud farm with the clay and all that stuff. But I don't have dripstone, so I think that it's coming. That is going to be one of the things that I'm going to do probably next, which is just go adventuring and trying to see if I can find a dripstone cave, which definitely it's not around here at all. So with that, I am going to go and I'm going to sleep. I'm going to get prepared. I'm going to remove the mods that I'm not going to use to clean that up. And that's it. So, and then we'll get started. We'll go find the lush cave, get the clay hopefully, and then start probably building. This might be a shorter video, just because of that, because I want to focus on doing the builds. And since there's two, it's going to take a while. It's going to definitely like take a lot of time to do it, especially in survival. I mean, it took a long time in creative. So anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get started, and I'll see you in a little bit. So we're here because I wanted to just finish what I was saying as well earlier. I didn't mention, I said the elytra and that I removed. There you go. I removed everything. So the trinkets and all that stuff, so I don't have to wear the monocle and anything like that. But the reason also I removed it is because I found one mod that it's like, you see, I removed like 3 and I added what is it? I removed 4 and added 2 or something like that. So it's a little bit cleaner, but it is a mod that combines my chest plate with the elytra. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. It's supposed to be pretty straightforward. I think it's here in the anvil actually. I think I go like that. Oh, there it is. And it's armored elytra. It's great. And then you just put it in the chest plate armor slot, and that's it. So everything is there. You can actually, with the grindstone, you can uncombine them, and there we go. Now we have that. That's fantastic. Now we put it, and we have both. You look, oh, look at it. You have both the pauldrons and the elytra behind me. That is awesome. You see? So now, if I, well, how is it? There you go. And there you go. More cleaner, better. Oh, cool. You can see the backpack through the elytra. That is funny. But there you go. So now we're gonna go to the lush cave. Now, how are we gonna get there? I think we're gonna go via the mountain. Let's go. So I actually decided, where I said let's go, but I actually decided to leave Wally, because that way I don't have to like worry about getting him back, and I can, if I find myself having to come, a different way, then I don't have to worry about having to get him or anything like that. So we're gonna go, and we're gonna go on foot. So we're gonna go ahead, and we're gonna go through the mountains. We are actually going to go close to where we spawned and the birchwood forest there. So we're gonna go, and we're gonna find us a lush cave, and we're gonna find us some clay, I hope. I know that there's a lush cave, but I don't know if there's clay. So usually there is, but again, this is tectonic, so I don't know how it generates, so we'll have to see. Okay, I'll see you at the cave. Here it is. I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm gonna go ahead and detach myself for a moment, and I'm gonna show you how gorgeous this is. I mean, this is insane. I mean, yeah, it's there's no words. It is so pretty with all the glowberries hanging, and it's crazy cool. I love this. I really, really do. So lucky to have this seed. It's very, very awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and actually do something here because I need some coal, and I've been meaning to come and do some coal mining as well. But I am going to just get a little boat, and we're gonna go and see if we can find ourselves some clay. All right, let's go. Wow, we never came in. Look, oh my god, this is crazy. Look at that. Oh my god, this is so it's so insane, right? It's not just me. This is amazing. And it's basically spawn proof because of all the light. This is insane. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm gonna keep saying those words because it is definitely quite something. Alright, let's see. Oh! Hey! This is clay. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's get off. Axolotls! Oh, that's so cool. Okay. We definitely need to get buckets here. Okay. They are gone. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. But, oh! Yes! We got an axolotl! That is so awesome. I don't know why I'm so excited for it, but this is awesome. Okay, cool. So let's put that away. We'll have to figure out and build something for him too. So we're back. All right. Oh, that was way better than I expected at all. And I love how this is turning out, man. This is just, let's just take a moment for a moment. Look at that. I mean, that's cool, right? I mean, there's so much work to do, obviously, but you know, we haven't even forgotten about the little fisherman's house, the tower. I think this is coming out pretty cool. Eventually, of course, everything's gonna be connected, and this is I'm very happy. This is This is working out very, very, very well. I am going to miss Farmer's Delight, though. But check this out. Boom! Oh my god, so many stacks. And that was only like, there was only 2 deposits that I found. The first 2 deposits, and that's all I got. That's pretty good. I cannot complain at all. I think that we have plenty to work with here. So I believe that we are going to need, oh, look at that. I actually don't have a normal shovel. Okay, I'll be back. So this is all the clay that we have, and we already have 8 stacks that are becoming bricks, which is one of the reasons, right, that I want this to be an automatic smelter, because once we get that going, I can also smelt a bunch of glass that I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a lot of glass. So I am going to go ahead and terraform. I am going to go get myself some amethyst because I'm gonna need some tinted glass, and I am gonna start building. I think I have the rest of the materials. It was the clay, the only one that I needed for this. So I think we're good to go. So I will see you when I'm ready to, well, I'll show you a little quick time lapse of this terraforming. What do you think? Yeah? All right. Okay, that was actually fairly quick. I'm glad this is now a pretty good opening, and I can definitely build something here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff away, and I'm gonna start doing all the clay smelting and get the bricks, and then get all the blocks that I need, and get building. I think, like I said, I think this episode is going to be pretty straightforward. We did a little bit of adventuring, I guess. It's cool that we went to the lush cave. That was gorgeous, but now we need to get to work, because I'm really excited about building this. All right, guys, I'll see you when I'm all ready to go and ready to build. All right, so we are ready to get the building going. But I wanted to show you something first, because I felt like I came across this short, and honestly, it's a short. I actually don't have the actual thing. I'm gonna try and look for the link and maybe put it in the description. But I moved the spruce farm. So this one, I actually didn't even know that the spruce could grow in like that. You just put all this the saplings, and the thing literally just eventually they all grow. That's amazing. Now I did have to kind of to be able to chop it all up, because I have the fallen tree mod. I did have to modify a little bit, you know, how big and how many blocks. But yeah, let me show you. So it's all one big block, I think. In any case, let's give it a go. Look at that. Come on, that is so satisfying. That was so satisfying. Then yeah, some things will kind of fall on the edge, but very few, like that little sapling there and things. But anything that falls, it goes into a collection system, and we go over here, and boom, we have it. Which is brilliant. I don't know. This is such a brilliant way way better than what I had. I love how much you can still learn just from a simple video from someone. So yeah, we go here and then we don't have to like space them out or anything. I thought you had to space them out. It was such an interesting thing. I was like, I need to try this. So I actually went all gung ho. I didn't even test or anything. I just decided, let's go, let's do it. And I just did, and look at that. It was like, and look at the amount of spruce in one swipe. That's ridiculous. So yeah, very happy about that. So I'm gonna go ahead, let's go put this back now that we have, and by the way, I already did it once and I have a ton of spruce here, so I'm gonna put that there. Never a bad thing to have a lot of spruce, of course, but we'll go ahead and we'll put these things away. And I think that we are basically ready to get moving with this and get the building going. So now that we are moving over, and I also kind of did it, you see, the guy really did it very nicely. So we are going to this is very hard to move like this. Oh, there we go. And we are here. So that's the space that I carved. I like to do that so that I know kind of like where I'm gonna set it. And that's it. I am going to start building the smelter. I hope you enjoy. Here's the time lapse. Hey guys, this is editing Zen. So I realized that I had some weird problem with the account and the skin. So the time lapse that you will see right now, it's gonna show that Alex is the one doing the build. It's still me, but for some reason I realized it like afterwards. So I just wanted to just let you know that it's gonna look a little weird, but you will see me back in my skin in the video. So thanks so much for understanding. All right, bye. Enjoy the time lapse. And here it is. This is the smelter. Took inspiration, definitely. The building itself, it's my design, but the farm itself, yep. You probably heard me again, but Nuvola, he's just, I just love how he does his farms, because they fit very well within the aesthetic design that you can build around it. So this is it. This is the one that I've built. I wanted to make it kind of close to the same style as that one, a little bit more sturdy, since it's a smelter. It's like a forge, like a something along those lines, a little bit more industrial, yet with the fantasy touch. But yeah, as you can see, you know, it's kind of built with the deep slate palette. This one I did use the brick, like I said, more sturdy, right? Because things are working and doing the smelting and all that stuff. So this is it. Now the one thing is that I want to check and make sure. I have to get 2 levers to put here, and then but I want to show you inside. So as you can see, it's strictly a farm. Like there's nothing here, to be honest. I just decorated it a little bit. I decided to use the warped like the warped wood, and that's it. This is what I kind of came up with. The top, I made a little attic with a bunch of chests, as you can tell, almost like storage or things from the forge. They all open, the chests anyway, the barrels, of course. So these are the iron barrels. Those are normal barrels. And I kind of did a little bit of a kind of like a opposite sort of theme here, just to break it up a little bit. But that's it. If you have any ideas on what to do here, I know that the space is crammed, so I try to put some cabinets up here, but it just made it look too crammed. But if you can think of something, I welcome it. In any case, so this is it. This is the smelter, and I will go ahead and get the levers so to make sure that it works, and that's pretty much it. So this is what you would put the fuel, this is where you would put the items to smelt, hence the signs, and then you collect it here, and these are all like just in case for maintenance purposes, right? But also aesthetically, I think it looks really nice. And I, again, heavy on the iron and the kind of like more industrial feel, with the very similar slanted roof here. And let me know as well, what do you think here? What do you think I should do around here? I wanted to make it look like ashy with some dirt that it's kind of like not growing because of the heat and all that stuff. So let me know what do you think I could put more. But I think that from a farm perspective, I am in love with it. I did 2 chimneys, so we're starting to incorporate those things more into the builds. Like I said, I do have to do a chimney over there, and also a chimney on the villager house. Again, just those are more just aesthetic. This has quote-unquote functionality, if you will, but nonetheless, here it is. I hope you like it, but we're not done yet. This is just one, and I need this because I need a lot of glass. And because I need a lot of glass, that's actually one of the reasons as well that I wanted to just build something like this, so that I can put a bunch of stuff, a bunch of sand, and just melt it away and get all the materials that I need for the next build. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get sand, and I'm going to get it smelting. And then once I have all the sand and everything, I have to make sure that I have everything else. And we're gonna go build the creeper farm. And that one's gonna be big for sure. All right, well, let's get to it. Okay, so I've gathered all the materials that I need to do the build. They're here. I even crafted some rockets to move there and back, and I've been using a couple of them. But as I was collecting everything and making sure that I had everything I needed to do the final build, I really was pondering, and I was thinking about the whole mod thing and moving this world to the 1.21.4, and I have decided I am going to remove the Farmer's Delight. As you can see, I removed the tomatoes here. I have already I removed the crops that were here, the onions and the cabbages. I also went and removed all the ancillary stuff like furniture that I crafted and things like that from the tower, from all the builds. It wasn't much actually, so that's good. It wasn't that much. Storage Delight though, that one stays because that one is not dependent of Farmer's Delight, so that's great. So we're gonna have still some very custom furniture or things that we can use, and I've actually decided, I put them all here. As you can see, this is all the stuff that was crafted using the Farmer's Delight mod. So what I've decided is that I am going to go ahead and I'm going to keep it for now, since I have some videos and footage that already included the mod, and I'm talking like replay mod here, so that I don't lose the replays and everything. But I have cleaned up pretty much all the builds with and I've put them in that little kind of chest, right? So as you can see here, there's no tomatoes, there's no like the crops and all that, like I said. So I've removed everything. Now once I'm done with this episode, I am going to go ahead and then I'm going to remove the actual mod, and that's it. Crossing my fingers that it's not the end of it. Hopefully they do decide to update it to the newer versions, but at this point we are going to sleep. I am going to move to the area where we're gonna build and we should be good. So I will see you when we get over there and we get started with the build. Okay, so now we're here. We are going to build somewhere around here in the middle. Okay, so there's nothing to it but to do it, right? That's what they say. So I am gonna go ahead and get started now. So hope you enjoy the little time lapse. All right, let's go. And we are done. What a build. I am glad that we were able to do it. This is all I have for today though. I'm already thinking and having ideas on what to do for the next one and also how to dress this one up. So I do appreciate you coming along this adventure today, but that's all the time I have. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. Do you appreciate this? Do you like it? Do you think that I could have done something different? Give me your ideas. I always really appreciate your feedback. So with that, I will leave you guys and do all the YouTube stuff, you know? That always helps. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want, please share. If you think someone else would get a kick out of this and enjoy this, share it. And if you are new, go ahead and subscribe. I definitely love to have you and follow this journey with me and come along. But in any case, for now, I wish you all good things, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.